Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri is directed by Martin McDonagh, the man behind In Bruges, as well as Seven Psychopaths. And this movie follows this woman who is portrayed by Frances McDormand, and after her daughter is raped and then murdered, she decides to install these massive billboards that are calling out the local law enforcement for not making any significant progress on this case. Because of this starts to cause trouble in the town, as well as endanger her and her family's safety. Martin McDonagh, a two-time Oscar-winning filmmaker, and Frances McDormand, a four-time Oscar-nominated actress. That combination alone is enough to get any movie fan excited for this film. On top of that, this film had one of my favorite trailers of the year. The red band trailer for this movie is hysterical. It was really the only bit of marketing material that I was interested in watching for this movie, just because the first trailer that I saw immediately hooked me. I didn't want to see anything else. There's something special that this movie does that really sets itself apart and makes it more than just a movie about a sassy lady trying to stick it to the cops. These characters have layers, they have depth, and even though they do some crazy things in this movie, they're not cartoons. There's one scene in particular that takes place in a police interrogation room that I thought was one of the best scenes in the movie. The rapport that goes on between this Chief Willoughby and Mildred really begins to peel back the layers of these characters and show them as people. There's not a single doubt in my mind that Frances McDormand will be nominated for this film. She is so incredible. Now, will she win? I don't really know. That's up for debate. It is a bit too early in the year to tell. I believe Martin McDonagh will also be nominated for this film, but I think specifically for his writing, which I believe that this is his best work yet. The amount of socio-political subtext that is gracefully sprinkled throughout this movie is really masterfully done. It really doesn't feel like you're beaten over the head with subtext and all of these really heavy-handed elements. This movie is also hilarious. I really enjoyed the dark comedy, which is something that McDormand is really good at. This movie had me laughing consistently and for a number of different reasons. Three Billboards makes you uncomfortable. It can make you smile. It can make you cry. There's so many things that this movie can do. It's a multifaceted film. This movie also had me guessing consistently. I thought I was going to be able to figure out what was going to happen next, but then it would completely subvert my expectations at almost every turn. As far as complaints go, I wish that Lucas Hedges' character would have had a bit more to do. He portrays Frances McDormand's son, and I really feel like his role is just to be constantly disappointed in the actions of his mother and really nothing else. And when you have an actor that is as promising as Lucas Hedges is, I really expect more from his character. There are also a handful of lines of dialogue in this film that I just found very strange. These lines don't sound like how people sound, and it just comes off really bizarre. And it's not like it goes out throughout the entire movie like a Coen Brothers film. It's very random, and it just felt more of like an accident. But even with that being said, I loved Three Billboards. It's funny, it's dark, the characters are complex, and this movie manages to keep you guessing the entire time, as well as being an entertaining crime film. So did you guys see Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri? What did you think about it? Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you liked today's video, and if you did, click the link down below and subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, movie related things. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.